It all started about 5 years ago. Started having a little bit of bleeding that I shouldn't have been having. I reached out to my primary care physician and he referred me then to my GI doctor. They told me that I was having complete renal or acute renal failure and I had liver problems. Had myself admitted through ED at SVMH, was taken in and they began to treat me. And then I returned to work, and the day I returned, the GI bleeding returned and it was severe. My wife and my son then propped me up to get me out to the vehicle to go to the hospital, and we started walking through the house and I collapsed. The ambulance came and took me to Salinas Valley Memorial Hospital. The initial surgeon that was consulted indicated that my condition was such that he didn't feel that I would survive the surgery. Cece, the nurse who was tending to us, had mentioned to my wife and I that there was this procedure where they could go in through the groin possibly and take care of the bleeding.
He was in pretty bad shape. He was bleeding profusely. They were giving him, blood, and he was just bleeding out. I had been a nurse for probably a few years in diagnostic imaging, and I had seen a procedure called embolization.
They then took me to perform that procedure.
When they were done, they came out and said, "We got it. We got the bleeding stopped."
I still had liver disease and had a serious liver problem. Late August, early September, my GI doctor referred my case to the liver transplant clinic professionals at Stanford. November of 2017, I did receive a call, and they asked how quickly we could get to Stanford. I was told by my wife and others that the surgery lasted 12 and a half hours.
The surgeon comes out and he said it's a good thing we got this donor liver and we're able to do the transplant, because Rich's liver was a lot worse than they thought.
The surgeon's name was Dr. Melcher, and Dr. Melcher said to me, you're a lucky man. And he said, we don't think that you would have made it through the holidays had you not received this transplant. The doctors and nurses at Salinas Valley Memorial Healthcare, I credit for my being here today. Everything has returned to normal. So I'm just very fortunate to be here and very happy to be here.